Well, LLM is one thing, and traditional chatbot is one thing, but right now everybody's rushing to build and deploy agentic applications. That's like the biggest trend right now in 2026. And agents are not just back and forth chatbots. They have tools that they can take action, and in some way that more and more becoming autonomous. So they're able to write and execute their own code. So, from your perspective, what should the CTO be approaching right now to secure agents in production? I should say, assuring quality of these agents in production.
Well, yeah, I mean, security is now part of assurance. But if you kind of step back and you look at both types of systems as black boxes, then you can theoretically test, agentic and non-agentic in the same way, right? But if you use the black box approach, but obviously the security risk surface area within, um, the agentic black box is a lot bigger. So a chatbot might give you bad advice and might cause some reputational damage, whereas an agent might delete a database. And so we've already seen that a few months ago. And that was a big kerfuffle. And so securing agents, I think, requires opening up that black box a little bit and moving the security controls closer to the infrastructure. So in a RAG workflow, you might rely on prompt engineering, tell the bot, don't do bad things or make sure you do the good things. With Agentic, you need more rigid permission scoping at the architectural level. If you're calling an API or Jira or whatever, or SQL database, then you got to wrap that with restrictions on the tool calls and just allow the absolute minimum of actions for that task.
I see. Yeah, and I also hear that it's important to limit the amount of time the permissions are given to any of these agents. Whatever permissions are allocated for a particular task, you got to like strip them immediately off of, after that task has been completed. Because these agents are like employees, right? In essence, kind of like people in the company.
Yeah, yeah. So whereas before you couldn't trust outside people, you couldn't trust your employees. Now you can't trust both of those and your agents
Yeah,
either.
yeah. It's a whole new ball game now.